She's back in the streets.
Already, huh?
Mm-hmm.
She cool though, man. I like D.
Yeah.
And she J down, so.
Yeah, I guess all those years living in California, she picked up the habit, but what's your excuse?
I ain't got no excuse. It's one of the greatest things for me.
I feel like maybe I need to join you on that.
Nah, don't let me tarnish what's pure. You know, if you don't smoke, you don't let me be the bad influence. I don't want to do that.
You're not being a bad influence. I just need something to take my mind off of life being so heavy.
What's making life so heavy?
My baby daddy asked me, would I take a DNA test again? Out the blue. And I really feel like when he goes home to his wife, she's putting things in his head like Kai is not his. And I'm like, are you serious? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't imagine how that make you feel.
I feel tried.
I can understand that. I just want you to know that, on the flip side, I don't care and I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here. You ain't gonna lose out on me because of none of that situation. So whatever you gotta do over there, you just, me and you gonna get through it. We gonna be good.
I appreciate you. But I just feel disappointed in him. Like you're doing too much to prove something to your wife that you would hurt your son.
Yeah, I don't know what type of man do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
I don't know about that. I can't wait to have a son. Man.
You need a son?
I need a son.
I can give you one.
Oh, word.
No.
You got me all hyped up, girl. Yeah, man, but I do. I hope that heavy situation can turn light for you and y'all can find y'all way through that because nobody deserves to feel like that.
Co-parenting is really hard.
Yeah. I've learned that, but it can get better.
So I'm gonna go take a shower. And what you gonna do? You wanna stay, watch a movie?
I would love that.
Okay. Oh. Here's the remote. All right.
Ooh, y'all, I had a extremely late night, so I'm getting ready to do the review on Shayla telling Iman about Anthony wanting another DNA test. They were hanging out with Delicia, and Delicia was leaving out of the house because she was like, she back in the streets. Okay, so Iman is really feeling Delicia. Like, she's like, she cool. I like her, because Delicia likes to puff, smoke on that weed. So he was like, and I'm laughing, but y'all, I can't stand that smell of that mess, nor have I ever or will ever smoke weed. I'm not going to do that. But anyway, he was like, oh, she cool. Only because Delicia smokes weed. That's basically, because other than that, you really don't know her. Well, I guess maybe he know a little bit about her from the dinner date that they were all talking or whatever. But he thinks she's a cool person. Anyway, Shayla proceeds to tell him, well, I wish I could do something to kind of ease my mind on what I got going on. And he was like, nah, I don't want to mess with you. I don't want to be that bad influence on you. And got you around here smoking weed. Nah, you need to stay pure. And okay, so people gonna make jokes about her not being pure or whatnot, but okay, let's look at it from, even though I think he's still shooting game, let's look at it from the point of view of he's trying to get to know her. So he's going to woo her. So to him, and he even said it, all that stuff that you got going on with your baby's father, they ain't got nothing to do with him and her. He's looking at her from this point on. So if we take the player aspect out of it, Iman is really getting to know Shayla. He's feeling her. And he ain't worried about the past. He just worried about the present moving forward. So basically he's saying, you got to do what you got to do with that. But when it comes to me, I'm going to be here. We going to be here. We're going to rock it. We're going to kick it or whatever. Because they're feeling each other at this moment. Let's see how they going to be after they do or whatever. So, basically he's telling her, I want to keep you pure. I don't want to be the reason why you're picking up a habit. And so he was like, well, what's going on? And so that's when she proceeded to tell him about the DNA test and how Anthony wants to have another DNA test. And she honestly feel like it's his wife that's putting this stuff in his head as to him not being the father. And Iman is basically saying how he wants a son. And so Shayla was like, I can give you a son. And he was like, all right now, because what has to happen in order to get the son. Iman just looking at he want to play. It ain't necessarily meaning he want to tie himself down to you. But, like I said, they're in a new relationship. So they're wooing each other. He wooing her. She's wooing him. And they all saying at the beginning, the beginning stages of any relationship is fresh, it's new. And you're trying to please. So she's saying stuff to him, he's saying stuff to her. And he's excited about the fact that he, you talking about, you can give me a son. That means we gotta do what we gotta do in order for us to get there. Okay. So now we're gonna see, what his real intentions is. So if they sleep together, then let's see how he acts afterwards. But he basically was saying, whatever you got going on over there with him, they ain't got nothing to do with us. And I'm gonna be here. So he knows. So I think what they're doing is because of the way they have everybody on this cliffhanger as to whether or not Kai is actually Anthony's. And I'm sticking to what I say. Kai is Anthony's son. They're just playing into what the viewers are saying. And they're making you think it's going to be one way when really it's another. And Angelina's reaction was just solely because it shocked her. It threw her. Like, why is he going this route? She's just over dramatic. That's all she's doing. So she's playing into it. They know that everybody's looking at her. Okay. So, they have their little flirty talk, the pre-bedroom talk or whatever. And Shayla goes and tells him that she's going to take a shower. What are you going to do? And basically she's inviting him to stay a while longer. Now, people can assume they're going to sleep together, and then they're going to look at Shayla as if she's being easy because, now you finna hear her sleep with this man. Well, I mean, they grown if that's what they want to do. Or she could just be making him feel comfortable so he can, just be in her atmosphere. She's trying to turn over a whole new leaf. So yeah, in one aspect, they probably can't sleep with each other, but I think maybe tonight they're just going to Netflix and chill. They're just going to sit there and watch and get to know each other, talk to each other and stuff like that. Because although there's a player side to him, and so, but just like I keep saying how they're making it a twist, that's what they want. They probably want us to think he's the player, but maybe he really is feeling Shayla. Maybe he really want to be in a relationship with her. Maybe they're trying to they're setting them two up to be in this relationship to get back at Anthony, show Anthony's true intentions. So a part of me feels like he's a player, but then there's a huge part of me feel like he really wants to be with Shayla. And I think that's going to surprise you, going to be the first surprise in the morning where they actually didn't sleep with each other. They just solely was talking, getting to know one another, because I think they are looking for something a little bit more than, sex. Iman probably be happy when they do it because he all for it. But I don't think that's the only thing that's on his mind at this point. Or either he's high and he's just talking outside of his neck. But I'm gonna stick with I think he's just really trying to get to know her. So Shayla goes in and she goes to take a shower and she's looking back. Again, playing on the viewers because y'all already calling her a 304, right? So she's looking back on him. But really she's looking at the excitement of a relationship. Y'all haters around here that just can't be forgiven can't see that she's just developing it into a new relationship. Isn't that what y'all wanted? Didn't y'all want her to be in a relationship to get away from Anthony? Right? But see, it's getting ready to be the reverse. The twist is she's getting into a relationship. He's going to come into who he really is and no longer is going to suppress to Amber, because now after this whole DNA thing blows up and it comes back he's going to be pissed off with Amber. He's going to be pissed at the fact that Shayla is with Iman. I do believe they're going to either do a skit where he walk in on him tonight, or first thing in the morning, he's going to pop up over there and he's going to see Iman stayed the night with Shayla, which he's going to start having resentment towards Amber. He's going to start wanting to go back with Shayla because now she's with a man. And everybody knows who this man is. He's a baller. And he's Tiana Taylor's ex-husband. Everybody knows him. Okay, so I'm sure the wealthy Anthony knows exactly who this man is. And he's going to be around his son. Now we finna see Anthony's true intentions when it comes to Shayla. But Shayla's falling away. He's about to be trying to run back too. It's the typical... Like they said in the previous skit, once a man had you once, he's going to feel like he can always have you. That don't just go for Wayne. That goes for Anthony, too. Although, go ahead, y'all. Drop a comment. Tell me what you're thinking. As always, be your brothers and your sisters' keeper. Keep God first. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And thank y'all for the love and the support to the channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe because, as I always said, it is free. It doesn't cost a thing. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hype up the video. You're only allowed 3 hypes a week. And I would be so appreciative if y'all give me at least one of y'all hypes for the week. All right. Thank y'all. Talk to y'all later. And toodles.
Here's the remote.